Well, hi there, everybody. You're traveling with me, Jack, and of course, my beautiful heavenly wife, Pam, and welcome to the Badlands National Park in South Dakota. It's early evening here, and I will tell you, the views and the vistas are breathtaking. It is absolutely beautiful. I've never been to the Badlands, and I'm in the middle of a pretty big road trip right now, just kind of wandering across America. Stumbled across the Badlands on my way to Deadwood, Black Hills region, Mount Rushmore, and probably head over to Wyoming. Who knows where we're going to go after that. But I wanted to tell you, it's been a really, really nice journey so far. And this particular video, well, yes, we're going to highlight the Badlands here. This is more too for those of you who have experienced loss, because I had an amazing encounter at the entrance to the national park here. As I pulled up, I needed to get my national park pass renewed. And at the gate, you drive up to it, was a ranger by the name of Gene, a really nice guy. As I gave him the pass and told him I'd like to renew it, and then he took my driver's license as well, he said, "Are you traveling alone?" And I said, "Why, yes, I am." And I showed him Pam's picture. I said, "But I guess technically she's with me." I said, "That's my beautiful wife that I lost almost 2 years ago. So I'm out here just trying to, renew the spirit, get recharged, and just kind of explore a little bit, take some time away." And he goes, "You know what?" He says, "That's the best thing in the world you can do." Because he says, "I've experienced it firsthand as well." Now, mind you, cars are now lining up behind us. Nobody's honking horns, though. Everyone's remaining pretty calm. He begins to tell me, he says, "I lost my wife 17 years ago." And he goes, "There are days it feels like it just happened yesterday." And he goes, "But that's a big reason that I'm here." He says, "We just got to keep moving forward." And I said, "Yes, indeed." Then he told me about, he went to I believe it was a niece's wedding recently. And he said, "I got so emotional at the wedding." And he says, "The same thing happened when I went to our son's graduation." Because he says, "My wife should have been there with me." And I said, "Oh, Gene, I can relate so much to that. We both lost our beautiful wives far too soon." I said, "I was at a nephew's wedding about 6 or 8 weeks ago, and I said, as the bride and groom came down the aisle, I said, I started crying like a baby." I said, "Probably people thought I was crying about the joy of them getting married, but in fact, all I could see was me and my lovely bride coming down the aisle." He said, "I get it, buddy." He said, "That's exactly how I felt as well." Now, Gene lost his wife some time ago. Several more years passed since I lost my Pam. But Gene is still hurting, just like I'm hurting, just like many of you are hurting. But the thing that we are doing is continuing to press on and to move forward, because we have to. I've stressed it over and over again. You really don't have any other choices. The other choices are not pleasant. Trust me on that. So for me, my latest decision is coming here to this beautiful national park, Badlands National Park, and seeing what God has created here. Is Pam with me? No, not in the physical sense, but in the spiritual sense, I want to believe she is here. I also do believe that God arranged for me and Gene, the park ranger, to meet and talk. And it felt good to share that discussion with him, because again, we all know we're not alone on this journey. In the meantime, I do highly recommend coming out to Badlands National Park here in South Dakota. Absolutely gorgeous. And as I've told many of you, as hesitant as you may be about traveling alone, put those fears aside, get out there on the road when you can. It certainly is a great feeling. It frees the spirit, so to speak. And I'm glad I'm out here. Hey, if I hadn't have done this, I wouldn't have met Gene, now would I? So my challenge to you is to get out there, see the country, see what God's created, and I guarantee you, you will feel better. Hey, keep subscribing to our channel. It's Traveling with Jack and Pam. And please check out my podcast from time to time. It's called Love Letters to Pam, the Jack Church Show. As we always say, make it a great day. Better yet, you know what? Let's make it a better tomorrow. And bye now from the Badlands of South Dakota.